Welcome to Skint Vegan. We're Skint and we're vegan, and this is what we eat. Today we're going to make a roast tomato and sweet potato soup. Okay, the key to being a healthy vegan, you need certain things to always be organic. Garlic, always organic. Onions, always organic. Any kind of potato, always organic. That's the basics. These I've got reduced. These were 49p, and I've got a little leftover chilli that needs using because he's starting to go a bit wrinkly. So let's get cracking. So for this soup, I'm going to use 2 cloves of garlic, 3 onions, little ones, or 1 big one, 1 chilli, 5 or 6 tomatoes, 2 sweet potatoes. So the first thing we're going to do is roast the tomatoes. So I'm going to put the oven on to 180 degrees centigrade. I'm just going to halve these that way, so you've got the top and the tail at each end and cut down the middle. Okay, here I've got a baking tray with some foil. I'm going to put them on like that. I'm going to drizzle a bit of olive oil over them. I'm going to put a tiny bit of salt on just to bring out the flavour a little bit. Then I'm going to put them in. So they'll be in for about 30 minutes. While they're cooking, I'm going to get the rest of the soup going, which we need all the other things for. Start with the garlic. Okay, I need a pan. Then the onions. So I've just put the garlic and the onions I've chopped in a pan, and I'm now going to add a bit of coconut oil, about a tablespoonful, and I'm going to also add the chilli. That's probably enough. You might think coconut oil is expensive, but it's not. If you do a bit of research, you can get it quite cheap at some of the supermarkets around. Okay, chilli in. So now I'm going to turn the gas on to a low heat so that all the ingredients can start combining and cooking. I'm going to peel these lovely organic sweet potatoes. Some people might think that's sacrilegious, but it does make for a better textured soup, so I am going to do it. Sorry, Mum. Okay, so I'm going to cube the sweet potatoes, small cubes so they cook quicker. So I tend to fry the onions and the garlic until they start to soften, and then add the sweet potato and a bit of water, cold water, and then bring that to the boil. In with this. Now I'm going to put in about 2/3 of a pint of water, and then cover and bring to the boil. Turn up the heat. Okay, so this has come to the boil now, so I'm just going to turn it down to a simmer and get the sweet potato cooked. Probably take about 5-10 minutes. I'm going to add a teaspoon of bouillon to give it an extra vegetable-y sort of taste. Check it out. Oh yeah. So some people think it's expensive being vegan, but actually if you think about it, you're not buying cheese, you're not buying meat, you're not buying fish, you're not buying butter, none of those things, so you do actually have a bit of spare cash. And also if you tend to buy reduced stuff, it makes life easier and cheaper. Okay, so I'm going to get the tomatoes out of the oven and see how they're looking. There we go, looking good. Now I'm going to put them in the pan, maybe add a touch more boiling water this time and see how we get on. Mush that around a bit. Got some water here that's boiled. Just going to add a touch more. And a little bit of passata. Now we're just going to let that cook for about 5 minutes on a low heat. I'm now going to add a teaspoon of paprika. Okay, that's cooked now, so the sweet potato is nice and soft. It's all been simmering away for about 5 minutes with the roast tomatoes. So what I'm going to do now is turn the gas off and blend it. Be careful, this is piping hot. I'm just going to add a bit more water because it's quite thick. While the soup's cooling down to eating temperature, I'm just going to chop up some herbs. Just some chives that I got out of the garden to sprinkle on top. I'm going to cut some bread. Okay, now we're going to try it. And there we go. Sweet potato and roast tomato soup. Right, I've done the washing up. Thanks for watching. The soup was delicious. See you in episode 2.